Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Solomon. Welcome to our exhibition at the Hong Kong Park Conservatory. This year our theme is called Floral Sensorial Confessions. And what kind of confessions do we need to make? Let's bring you on a tour. Now this is my work here. I've made use of these wonderful shaped baskets here. I found them in Vietnam and they use them to catch fish. There's double layer and it's very interesting because I thought the shape of it and it's the filigree and it's all made with bamboo, and I thought it matches really well with these delicate flora of clematis, flannel flower, as well as these tiny little lady slippers orchids. I have made 4 of them and I turn it around so that the wide side is facing front so that they look like amplifier and looks like trumpets. Now this is a work by my student, and her vision is to use reflections of the mirror to create illusions of the autumn. You can see a lot of autumnal classic hydrangea at the bottom, and it all transitioned to the top here. Black color lilies and really huge green and white anthurium as well. Very modern look, and I'm very pleased with the work. I'm sure she's very pleased with it as well. Now in this exhibition, we've got more than 28 pieces of exhibits here, and each of them shows different personality of the author or of the creator. As you can see, if you'd like to walk through with me, some of them are very naturalistic and some of them are really fantastical, such as this. If you're familiar with the character Doraemon, and that's the door that is supposed to bring you to another dimension, that's the fantastical door here. And also if you come by here, there is the golden girl. This is mannequin is gold, and you can see there's all these gold leaf covered decoration on the body made of washi paper, and it's quite a lot of work. I really admire their perseverance in creating this type of installation for our exhibition. And when it comes to execution, it's not just about fantastical idea. Some of the students' works are really very technical as well. As you can see here, our student Kathy has made use of the idea of displacement, and all these painstaking work here with all the bind wire and all the way to bend the curvaceous wire all the way to create this dynamic design is quite impressive. So far we've seen designs with fresh flowers, and how about preserved flowers, or how about pressed flowers? It seems to be out of fashion at the moment, but what you can do to make it more fashionable, let me show you. And these works are done by our students Yvonne, Polly, as well as Sally. You can see we've made use of these frames that are double-sided and transparent, and you can add flowers here that you have left over from your lessons, press them and then create your initials on them. It's a nice way of presenting your flowers. It doesn't have to be fresh all the time. The title of this exhibition is Floral Sensorial Confessions, and each designer has their own different take on the subject. Let's take a look at this one. This, I presume, is like a sea full of leaves, and then from the sea, you've got flowers growing up. It leaves you a lot of imagination, the room for imagination, put it that way, so that you can make up your own interpretation of each piece of work. Some of the works here are very gardeny as well, very botanical. Look at this one, bursting with life, full of pastel flowers. You've got tulips, you've got gloriosa, and then you've got gerberas coming up. And the mechanics is quite good, given that they're actually entry-level students. Some works are not just about the garden, it's also about jungle. And look at this one. You've got a bamboo jungle here, and then what you can see here, you can see these wire and then covered in this plastic netting. Don't they look like gigantic python slithering around the bamboo trees, and with a lot of tropical flora around it? You've got Monstera, Heliconia, some of the Protea. It's all very imaginative and very, very fantastical. And also the imaginary handmade wire carnivorous plants. It's amazing. Do you like architecture? Now we've got some very architectural designs here. And this one is actually inspired by Gaudi. all the architecture from Barcelona. You can see all these curvaceous different structures here, and then you've got real nice depth and a touch of gold. And how about something Zen? Let's bring you back to Asia. Follow me. Here, with all the bamboo strips here, with all the bamboo strips and all the orchids here, don't you think that it looks a little bit like in China, or you can imagine yourself in Kyoto as well? Or how about somewhere more European? You can see here is actually a lavender wedge, probably from somewhere in Romania, in Dracula's castle. You can see here, you've got all sorts of lavender bunches here forming this witch skirt or tutu here. Connie, the designer, told me she's used almost 10,000 pieces of lavender to create this dress. It's absolutely wonderful. And how about some sweet treats? You can see here, we've got lots and lots of ring. Making use of the design principle of repetition, you can see the movement here is really dynamic. I really think that these are real jelly tots, or maybe they're not real, probably they're just plastic beads, but in any case, they're very well executed. As you take a closer look at all of these design works, they actually put in a lot of work into each of the design. This wheel, gigantic red wheel, was actually woven with bits of bamboo strips, all painted red, to create such a big circle, and it's double-sided as well. Probably takes quite a few weeks. I really admire this workmanship and craftsmanship that all of our students put into it. This work's done by Aubrey. As you walk around the exhibition, you can feel that there is a distinct feeling of Halloween, because yesterday was Halloween. So this piece of work was to match the festive atmosphere. You can see this red rose. I call it red roses because originally it was a red explorer rose from Ecuador, and she sprayed it, the designer Jessie sprayed it purple and then spray it black again, so that you can see there is a slight velvety color, and it looks really spooky.